Good morning, Yasin. Good morning, Devansh. Hello, Sneha. Hello, Daipayan, Smriti, Anusha, Rahul, Zeba. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, I got it correct. Which state you're from, by the way? Hello, Simran. Hello, Daipayan. Which state you're from? Oh, you had told me Port Blair. Smriti says, Chishti, good morning. Yashwant, good morning. Pooja, good morning. Smriti, the last class recording is not playing. Okay. So I have a number of one fellow. I can speak to them. Shargun, there are many classes. I mean, we just have started. We are dwelling into arithmetic in the quant section. Then we will have LRDI section. Good morning, Harika. Weekends, Chandan, good morning. Weekends are always busy, buddy. Weekends are way too busy because we run CAT classes. There are other classes. Vanshika, last class was percentage, if I'm not wrong. It was LCM and percentage. Hold, just a second. Good morning, Sindhura. Good morning. What happened to the green screen? Seems it is now. Good morning, Rupam. Good morning, Ayush. Sindhura is from Hyderabad, right? We would like to. So we were talking about percentage. We will complete percentage, okay? And then we would be coming to this topic, which is we will have to complete it. So probably we were talking about these kind of questions. If somebody please tell me, did we complete such questions? So what is that you needed to do? You needed to find the value through which you are doing the comparison. That value has to be taken as 100, and then you can simplify your problem, isn't it? That is what we were doing. Okay. So we might have done these kind of problems. And in UPSC CSAT, this is one favorite variety where they would be asking you questions from. Then we might have done AB formula. We might have done AB formula. Sometimes you get one direct question from AB formula, so you have got to be really very careful about it. And good morning, good morning, Fatima. Before I do something like this, I needed you to election. We solved election problems last time. Election problem is also something that is very very necessary. We were using the ratios for your class. Yeah, we have done these. We have done these. Okay. So if you have done such problems, I would like to go to this variety. Hello, Amresh. The concept that I'm going to be talking about is something like this. Sometimes you get one direct question from this thing. What do you do to simplify such problems? Just read this problem. Just read this problem and see what you can do. A milkman replaces 20% milk from a container full of pure milk and replaces this with water. And he does this two more times. So every time he is taking out 20% from the mixture and replacing this with water. So the volume is going to be constant. The question demands you to find out what is the concentration of water, percentage of water in the final mixture of milk and water. Yeah, such questions are always there, Pooja. Devansh is getting the answer. Who else is getting the answer, by the way? Apart from Devansh, apart from Devansh, who is getting this answer? Yasin, 40% can never be the answer. 40% is the option, but 40% will never be the answer. You see this? Commonsensically, neither 40% nor 60% Someshri. So your idea is 20% and 20% and 20% in the final mixture. Please see this. In the final mixture, you're trying to say that milk is going to be 40%. That is what you're trying to say. Milk is going to be 40% and water is going to be 60%. That is not the case, buddy. That is not the case. If this is not the case, what is going to happen? Good morning, Harshit Malia. Hello, Pujaba. Did you find solution to your problem? I have one number of one coordinator. So if your problem, if you have contacted somebody, that is fine. If you have not done this yet, Pujaba, please reach out to me. So probably you're understanding this. See, the problem is what? You have got milk, 100 liter. You have got 100 liter milk. You take out 20% of it, then milk will be 80. I agree. 20% of 100 is 20%, is 20 liters. So what is going to be water in this? Water is going to be 20 liter because you're replacing, right? Next time, somebody says, if we take out 20 liter, so 20 liter milk will come out or 20 liter of milk and water will come out? Please tell me. So it is very naive to say that now this is going to be this. Are you getting that? It's very naive to say that. How can you take out? How can you take out only milk from a solution which has milk and water both? Does this make sense? So that's how this line is wrong. Yeah, and if this line is wrong, then further everything is wrong. So I have got a better method. So this is called successive decrement method. That's absolutely correct, Devansh. So one method to simplify such problems is you focus on milk, something like, good morning Anjali. So if you say milk is 100 liter and water is 0, again milk is 80 liters, water is 20 liters. Now please understand that milk and water, they are in what ratio? Milk and water, they are in 80 to 20 ratio. 80 to 20 ratio. So which is nothing but 4 is to 1, is it not? So in this milk will be, so when you take out 20 liter, 20 liter may you will take out some milk, and milk will be 4/5. Please understand why am I getting 4/5? So 4 is to 1 ratio. So 4 divided by 4 plus 1, 4/5 of 20. So that is 16 liter. Similarly, what will be the water? Water will be 1 by 5 into 20. 1 by 5, how am I getting 1 by 5? This is 1. 1 divided by 4 plus 1. So that is 4 liters. So probably out of those 20 liters, 16 liter milk will come out and 4 liter water will come out. So if milk is coming out, that the 16 liter milk is coming out. So what is that you're going to write this? That's going to be what? Uh, 80 minus 16, 64 liters. And then water will be 20 minus 4, which is 16 liters. Now it says that you have to replace this with water. So 20 liter water will be there. So that is going to be 64 and then 36. Again, if you look at the volume, it is 64 plus 36, 100. Now if you want to replace, again milk and water will come out in the ratio of 64 to 36. What ratio will it come out in? It will come out in 64 is to 36 ratio. And now this is very tedious to simplify. If you try to simplify, this is going to be what? 16 and 9. So milk will be 16 by 16 plus 9 of 20 liters. So which is 16 upon 25 into 20. Now I have better way to simplify this problem, but then this is how you should start learning. 5 4. So that's gonna be what? 60. 16 into 4 is 64. 64 divided by 5, that is coming out as 12.8 liters. So when milk and water are in the ratio of 64 is to 36, or you might say that's nothing but 16 is to 9, then milk will be 16 divided by 16 plus 9 of 20 liter. Now you know that this milk is coming out, right? So if you subtract 12.8 from here, 12.8 from here, this is what? 51.2 liters, right? So this one is 51.2 liters. Yeah, I'm telling you the shortcut. I'm telling you the shortcut. And 51.2 liter is going to be the milk. So what is going to be the water out of 100 liter? So just subtract it, and 48.8 liter. Now this is one traditional method. That's how we start thinking of the problem. But we do not solve problems by using this method because it's such a big method. Who's going to use this in the examination? Now probably through this you're understanding that why it is not 20 liter from here and then 20 liter from here and then 20 liter from here. I hope you're understanding this. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding what I'm talking about, so that I can give you that one line which I would like to give you. So Amishri joined late, so just have a patience so that we can start doing with the next kind of problem. Okay. So what do I have to do? Please see this. 64 because देखो, you have 100 liter milk. Please try to understand this one line. You have that 100 liter of milk, okay? And I say that, okay, if we have got 100 liter of milk and I want to take out 20%, 20% is what is getting replaced. From 100%, if we take out 20%, what is that you're going to be left with? 80%. Obviously, you're going to be left with 80%. So what is 80%? 80% is 80 divided by 100. Do you understand this? Did you understand this line, people? Why am I writing 80 upon 100? Everybody, please let me know that you're understanding why am I writing 80 by 100. 80 by 100 is because it was 100%. Now 80% is left. So now you have got milk and you have got water. Do not you think that 20% of this will also go? 20% of milk will go. If 20% of milk will go, again you are left with 80% of milk. Let me know if you're understanding this line. 80% of milk will be there. Are you understanding what I'm talking about? What did I say? This is the remaining milk, and then you will have some water. 20% of water will come out. 20% of remaining milk will also come out. So what is that I'm going to be left with? 80% of remaining milk. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding. And in the third replacement, again the fellow is taking out 20% of milk, isn't it? So 20% of milk will go out of remaining milk, and 20% of water will go out. So this is the milk that you're left with. So what is that you should do? You should do that's 80 divided by 100. And 80 by 100 is what? 80 by 100 is 4 by 5. So what are you doing? You're multiplying 100 by 4 by 5 three times. And then if you do so, that's gonna be what? That's gonna be simplified. If you simplify, that is 51.2. Do let me know in the comment section that you're understanding this. If you're not understanding, just hold on. If you're not understanding, just hold on. Step number one. Step number one is 20% milk is coming out. So you're left with 80% of the milk. Do not focus on the water. Do not focus on the water. What I'm saying is just focus on the milk. Step number one, milk 20% has been replaced. You're left with 80% of milk. Now you're left with 80% of milk, and then 20% of 80% milk will also come out. Hi, Anna. So 20% of 80% milk is coming out. And then whatever is there. So that is why I do this. That is why I do this. Now probably you will understand that one liner. I said, okay, I have 100 liter of milk. I have 100 liter of milk. That is fantastic. I took out 20% from here. So what is 20%? 4 by 5. When I simplified this, this is 80 liter. 80 liter. Now 20% of 80 liter will also come out. Do you understand this? So if 20% is gone, how much we are left with? We are left with 80%. 80% of 80 liter. 80% is how much? 4 by 5. You simplify this. Now this is 64 liter. Further, you are taking out 20%. Do you understand this? So 20% of this will also go out. So 80% of this will remain. So 4 by 5. 4 by 5 into 64. And if you simplify this, you will get 51.2 liters. Are you getting that? Now is it clear? Now, am I doing it correctly? 64, this is 256 upon 5. Yes. We are left with 51.2. So in one line, doing in one line, what did I write? 100 into 4 by 5. One replacement is done. So another 4 by 5. Another 4 by 5. Did you understand this? So the answer is going to be what in this one? In this case, the answer is going to be find the concentration of water. So if 51.2 liter is milk, please understand how much is going to be water. 100 minus 51.2. There are people who will be very, very confident and they will mark B as an answer. So, and what should be your answer? Your answer should be 48.8. Smriti, it is option number A because they're not asking you to find out how much milk do you have. Rather, the problem is asking you find the concentration of water. So whatever out of 100 liter, whatever is not milk is water. Is this okay? This is called replacement. This is called replacement. Many a times you might come across such problems in your examination. Now, if you're understanding this thing, 4/5 कैसे समझ में नहीं आया स्नेहा? 4/5 मतलब 20% चला गया तो बचा 80%. 80% is 80/100. 80/100 is equal to nothing but 4/5. So, what is that I'm trying to say? The concept of multiplying factor says, if you're increasing something by 10%, if there is a value a, right, and if you're increasing it by 10%, so see this, it will become 110% of a. Hi Anna, it will become 110% of a. What did I say? A itself is 100% of itself. You increase it by 10%, it will become 110% of a. If you want to simplify this, how will you simplify this? It is this. What will be your multiplying factor? Your multiplying factor will come out as 11/10a. So what is this? After increment, it is 11/10a. That is the multiplying factor when a variable has increased by 10%. What if the a variable has decreased by 20%? If a is there, a decreases by 10%, a will become 90% of itself. And what is 90%? It is 90 upon 100 into a. So what is this? 9/10 into a. So this is what? This is 9/10 into a. Did you get it, people? Did you get it? Tell me the multiplying factor here. In this case, when a variable increases by 20% and then it decreases by 20%, what do you think is the answer? If a is increasing by 20%, it will become 120/100 a. 120/100 is what? 6/5a. So that value will be 6/5a. And if you decrease it by 20%, it will become 80/100a. 80/100a is what? 4/5a. 4/5a. Good job, people. What else you can do? Good job. Who else? Who else? If you increase it by 25%, again 100 plus 25, 125/100. So 125/100 will become, simplify, it will become 5/4a. And then if you decrease it by 25%, so 100 minus 25 is 75, 75/100. Denominator, every time you will be having 100, isn't it? So 3/4a. It is going to be 77/100a. It is going, sorry, it is going to be 123 now. It is going to be 123/100a. And it is going to be what? 77 divided by 100a. It's a very simple thing. It's 100 plus 100 minus in the numerator. Denominator keep as always 100. Is this okay? So if you're understanding this thing, Madhur says I'm unable to understand. Madhur, see, there is, say there is a variable a, okay, and you want to increase it by 10%. You want to increase it by 10%. Just those of you who are not understanding, please have a look at this. So if you increase in denominator, you will be having 100. Numerator, it will become 100 plus 10 times a. If you decrease a value by 10%, it will be 100 minus 10 divided by 100a. Did you understand, Madhur and Kojaba? So what will it, what this is going to become 100 and 10 divided by 100a. And what is this going to become? 90 upon 100a. Is that okay? So if you simplify, What is your multiplying factor? 11 by 10a and 9 by 10a. Did you guys understand? There's a simple. You can do with any 10%, 20%, 25%, 23%. You can do it with anything and everything. Now, is it clear, people? Anybody who's not understanding, please ask in the comment section. I would like you to understand this thing. Now, if you have understood that, please simplify this problem. See what you can do with this. Solve this problem if what I am talking about is clear to you. In an examination in which the full marks were 800, A is getting 20% marks more than B is getting 20% more marks than C is getting 15% marks less than D, and A got 576 marks. Isn't it an interesting problem? See, how should I approach this problem in one line? What should be my one liner? My one liner is this: A is getting 576. A gets 20% more than B gets 20% more than C gets 15% less than D. So you might have learned in the previous class that since you're doing it the comparison from D, how much C will get? C is getting 15% less. So marks of C will be 85 divided by 100. That is the mark of C. Did you get it? This is what C is getting. C is getting 15% less. So 80, 100 minus 15, 85 divided by 100. Your problem also says that B is getting 20% more than C. So B is getting 20% more is what is this? 120 divided by 100. This is what B is getting. Did you understand? This is what B is getting. And problem also says that A is getting 20% more than B. So that is what? If A is getting 20% more, it is going to be 120 by 100. So let me again recolor the entire thing. This is mark of D. This much is achieved by C. This much is of B, and this entire is of A. You and A's mark is given to you as 576. That is what you need to do. You need to simplify now. So your problem actually is nothing but this is 6 by 5 into 6 by 5. Where are you getting 6 by 5? 120 by 100 is 6 by 5. So this value is 6 by 5. This value is 6 by 5. 6 by 5 into 6 by 5 into 17 by 20 into D. And that value is 576. Did you understand? Now, can you find out the value of D? Can you find out the value of D? And do not you think that this is such a simple problem to solve if you have understood what the concept is all about? So D will be nothing but, and that's the calculation part now. 5 by 6 into 5 by 6 into 20 by 17 into 576. Now, if you do this, this is and then this is what, 96, and this is 24. So that's going to be what, 5 into 5, 25, 25 into 2, 500, 500. 500 into 24 divided by 17, something like this. So let me first understand that you have are you getting this problem, everybody? Are you getting this line that I have written here? Let me know in the comment section. Rest you can do the calculation. Calculation is tricky. Rest you can keep doing. So 5 by 6, 5 by 6, 20. So this is 30. No, 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 no. This is not 24. This is 36. No, 16. Uh, this is 16. This is 16. So the value out there, if you really want to simplify, so mark of uh, what A, mark of D is 500 into 16 upon 17, something like this. Yeah. And A is getting 576. Full marks were 800. If full marks are 800, so D by 800 into 100, that's how it is. It's 2. That is 1000 divided by 17. Some 58, 59, around 58 point. This value should be the answer. Yes or no? But in UPSC, they will never give you this much complicated problem. They will give you something which can simplify your value. But concept is wrong, going to be the same. Concept में कोई changes नहीं है. It is just that when UPSC gives, the calculations are easier. When CAT gives, the calculations are tougher. That's the only difference out here. Nothing else. You guys got this? If you're getting this, you last step. Oh, this one. देखो ना बाबा. If 100, if 800 marks is equal to 100%, so 1 mark is equal to what? 100 upon 8. So what is this? 1 mark is equal to 1 by 8%. So what is the mark total? This much mark. So divided by 100, divided by 8. You have simple value. भाई when D का पूछोगे ना, mark of D, that is what you should do. Mark of D divided by 800, because you want to make it percentage into 100. Jyoti and Chandan, did you understand the last step, or should I write it down clearly? Write down this problem on your copy. This is UPSC CSAT 2020 problem. Population of a village. This is how it is. It is increasing. Population of a village. कुछ ड्राइवर्स में प्रॉब्लम आई है. That's how I am not writing fluently. Population of a village. See this. It says it increases by 25%, and then it decreases by 20%, and then it decreases by 20%, and then further it increases by 10%. So there are changes in the 3 years that are given to you. In the very first year, it is increasing by 25%. In the second year, it is decreasing by 20%. In the third year, it is increasing by 10%. Finally, the population will change by what percent? Tell me. By what percent the population will change? By what percent the population will change? What will you do? What will you do to simplify this problem? Anybody increasing by what? Increasing by what, Devansh, Fatima? Fatima, you're doing it right, but then थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेशन को ठीक करो. See, I will assume that the population is 100. Please understand this. Let me. I can assume this, that the population of a village is 100. It is increasing by 25%. 25%. So multiplying factor will be 125 by 100. Are you getting that? And then it is decreasing by 20%. So it will be 80 by 100. And then further, it will be 110 upon 100. Now you have to simplify this. If you simplify, this is 4 by 5, isn't it? And this is 5 by 4. So these two are gone. And from here, this is gone. So this is coming out as 11 by 10 into 100. So the value will come out as 110. Did you understand this? So it was 100. Now it has come to 110. By what percent it is increasing? It is increasing by 10%. Are we getting that? So that is the question that they have asked you. That is the question that they have asked you. Is everybody getting that the population will be increasing by 10%? And isn't it a simpler method? If you understand the concept of multiplying factor, you see AB formula can still be bigger in this. Yeah. Let us do one more problem. So that, what if I say, what if I say there is population of a village is first increasing by 25%. Do you understand? And then it is increasing by 10%. Then it is decreasing by 20%. And then further it is decreasing by 10%. By what percent the population will change? It was 2020, Ayush. So they will give you something like this. The population of a village will increase by 25%, and then it will decrease by 10%, and then it will increase by 10%, and then decrease by 20%, and then decrease by 10%. By what percent population will change in these 4 years? Are you getting my problem, people? What will you do to simplify this problem? Good job, Mrityunjay and Fatima. Is everybody getting this? Let the population be 100. What difference does it make, guys? What difference does it make? You're increasing by 25%, so 125 by 100. Then you're increasing it by 10%, so 110 by 100. Similarly, you're decreasing by, so this is 100 by 10. And this is, again, this is 90 by 10, 90 by 100. Simplify करेगा ना, so this is 11 by 10. The other multiplying factor is 5 by 4, then 4 by 5, and then 9 by 10 into 100. So these two are gone. And finally, what do you have? These two are also gone with. So you're left with 99. What is the value of 99? It is decreasing by 1%. Sridhar, Vanshika. You had 100, isn't it? You had 100. Now it is 199. By what percent it is going down? By what percent it is going down, people? It is going down by 1%. Simplified, isn't it? Is everybody getting this? Now I have got a. If you're getting this problem, what if I try to do this? What if I try to give you a scenario where my case number A, yeah, that's Madhur, that is again 10. Population increases by 25% in the first year. Please see this. And then it decreases by 20% in the second year. And then it increases by 10% in the third year. Then you have got case number YC, let us be. And then it is increasing by 10%, and then it is increasing by 25%, and then it is decreasing by 20%. My case number C, it says that population decreases by 20% first, and then it is increasing by 10%, and then further it is increasing by 25%. Tell me, will you get the same answer in all the three situations? Will you get the same answer in all the situations, irrespective of whatever is the order? Order does not matter. Order does not matter provided your absolute value through which you're doing the changes, that they are same. In all these questions, answer will be 10%. In all these three questions, your final answer is going to be 10%. Population is increasing by 10%. But A, B, and C, they are giving you the same answer. Why are you giving the same answer? Because you have got 25% increment, 20% decrement, and 10% increment. You do the arithmetical thing, you keep changing the order, it does not make a difference. It does not make a difference. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is good. So again, this was asked in 2021, the problem that I just have written, and in the form of data sufficiency that they had given you, 2021. Is this okay, people? Is this okay? So probably you have got multiple varieties of percentage. What is that they are going to be asking you in percentage? Maybe election problems, maybe exam problems, maybe out of these many people, these are the working population, these are the non-working population, these are permanent. So that tree problem that they might ask you. They might ask you the replacement problem that we have done. They might ask you two percentile changes through which you can do easily with every formula. Let me know in the comment section that you understand what percentage is going to look like in your examination. Is this okay? Is this okay? Yeah. Good job, guys. Now, since you're understanding this, how will you solve this problem? We have done this, no? What is this? Solve it once. What is what is the answer here? You see, If you take a square, take the square. Sides you might take as 10 centimeter and 10 centimeter. So this area will be 100 centimeter square. Now all the sides are increasing by 10%. If all the sides are increasing by 10%, so this will be 11 centimeter. This will be 11 centimeter. What is the area? 121 centimeter square. 11 square is 121. So previously the area was 100 centimeter square. Now it has become 121 centimeter square. Do not you think that it is going to be increasing by 21%? It is going to be increasing by 21%. So these are the commonsensical problems that you can solve. Is this okay? Did everybody understand this problem? Rest you can, I mean, I have done the concept. Rest you can do. Mm, Now I would like to go back to, the ratios. Vanshika, because the side was 11. Previously the side was 10. So side became 11. 11 square is 121. Okay. Now I have got a very simple thing. We are dwelling into ratios. In arithmetic, the very important topics are percentages, ratios, averages, time, speed, distance, time, and work. No matter, it will be continued. So we have to do ratios, we have to do percentages, we have done, we have to do uh, time and work, then we have to do time, speed, and distance, and distance, and then we have got uh, averages, then we have got permutation and combination. So Mishri, I will send you a link for you to understand. Let me move forward. I will send you the link. You joined late. I cannot help it here as of now, but I will give you a link so that you understand. Okay, beta. Now, in ratios, the very first variety is do the comparison. So when your problem says A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. So first of all, it does not mean that A is 2 and B is 3. It does not mean this way. Not at all. It means when A is 2, only then B is 3. Do you understand this? What I'm saying? When A is 2, B is 3. If such is the case, I might say when A is 4, B is 6. When A is 6, B is 9. When A is 1, B is 1.5. 1.5. That is why whenever you are given something like this, AB is equal to 2 is to 3. What do you say? You say that A is going to be 2x and B is going to be 3x, where x is a multiplying factor. It is a multiplying factor. So if you look at this, in this case, your multiplying factor x is equal to 2. In this case, your multiplying factor is 3. In this case, your multiplying factor is 1 by 2. Are you understanding what I'm talking about, people? So the moment you see A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3, what does that mean? They're getting compared, yeah. It cannot be always the case where you say that A is equal to 2x, 2 and B is equal to 3. So your statement should be it is 2x and 3x. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding. What is multiplying factor? What is multiplying factor? Another thing, sometimes A is to B will be given to you as 2 is to 3 and B is to C will be given to you as 3 is to 4, and they would like to ask you what is the value of A is to B is to C. Tell me what is A is to B is to C. What is the value of A is to B is to C? It is simple because B has to be here same, and B in the first case is 3. In the second case it is 3. So I will take it as 3. B is 3. Now when B is 3, A is 2. And when B is 3, it is 4. 2, 3, 4. No problem as such. No problem as such. So the problem might happen when I ask you something like this. I might ask you A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. And B is to C is again 2 is to 3. Now if I ask you to find A is to B is to C, what will you do now? What will you do now? Tell me. What will you do now? Somishri, you're getting the right answer. Rest of you, say this. I have a better shortcut. When I have to write A, I will be multiplying these two values. I will be multiplying these two values. So what is this? 2 into 2, that is going to be what? 4 in this case. For the case of B, I will be multiplying these two values. So it is 2 3s are 6. And then C is going to be product of these two. What is 3 into 3? 9. Simple. So when can I do this? Please understand. When I can do this, when it is A is to B and then it is B is to C. So if I am given something in the form of A is to B and then B is to C, only then I can write into A is to B is to C. Clear hai kya ye? Is this okay? Is this clear to you? Clear hai? So if it is okay, and I write A is to B is equal to 1 is to 2 and B is to C is equal to 3 is to 4, find A is to B is to C. What is the value? That is going to be what? 3, 6 and 8. Simple, eh? 3, 6, 8. Everybody, let me know in the comment section that everybody is getting this. Good job. So can you find out this one? Sarthak, Madhur, Priyanshu, Kanhaiya, Roshleen, Charming, Harika. Everybody is getting the right answer. In this case, it is simple. 10, 14, 21. Isn't it? But the catch is what? What is the catch out here? If I write A is to B as 5 is to 7, and then A is to C as, say for example, 2 is to 3. Now what will be the answer? Now this is the catch. Do you understand? Now you cannot say 10, 14, 21. So in this case, what can you do? You can just make it reverse. You can write this as B is to A. You can write this as B is to A is equal to 7 is to 5, and A is to C if you want to supply this shortcut. So your value B is to A is to C. Now this will come out as 14 and 10 and then 21. So if you want to write from here, if you want to write A is to B is to C, you will have the, did I make a mistake? Did I make a mistake? 10, 5, 3 is a, no, that is 15. Yes, that is the mistake that I made. So if you want to write A is to B is to C in this case, then you will have to write 10 is to 14 is to 15. Did you understand this? From here, if you really want to find out A is to B is to C, then it is going to be 10, 14, 15. Isn't it simple? Isn't it one liner? Isn't it one liner? No, 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 Madhur, this is not 10, 14, 21. No, you cannot write. You cannot write, Madhur. What is the answer here? This ratio starts, what is, this starts with B, A ends with B. So this one will have to start with B. Only then you will be able to write A is to B is to C. That is what I am trying to say. That is what I am trying to say. Only then you will be able to write A is to B is to C. And this is 4 is to 6 is to 9. Good job. In this case, you see, you may write this as B is to A, which will become 3 is to 2, and A is to C, which is 2 is to 3. Then you can write B is to A is to C, and that will come out as 3 to just 6, 4, and then 3 to just 6. Or you might say 3, 2, 3. But if you want to write A is to B is to C, then it will be 2, 3, and then 3. 2, 3, 3. Radhika, it will not be 4, 6, 9. So those of you who are saying 4, 6, 9, you still are making that mistake. So you do not understand how am I using this shortcut out here. Wherever this ends, this has to begin from the same. Only then I will write first and then second and then this third ka ratio. Okay? रिवर्स कैसे करना? व्हाट इज दैट मीन रिवर्स कैसे करना? बेटे बी इज टू ए इज टू सी लिखा है. अगर अगर आपको ए इज टू बी दिया हुआ है, से फॉर एग्जांपल 2 इज टू 3, so your value of b is to a will be 3 is to 2, right? Okay, since you're getting this, now the problem is when you have to find out a is to b, b is to c, c is to d. So what can be the shortcut? Listen to this before you do something. from A is pretty simple. What is A? I'm going to be multiplying these three values out here. That's my A, these three. And for D, I'm going to multiply these three values. So first, second, third. So if you multiply these, so this is 2, 3, and then 5. What is the value of 2, 3, 5? So that's 30 for you. And what is the value of D? D is 3 into 5 into 7. 105. 105. So if the problem would ask me find out A is to D, do not you think this is pretty simple for us to find out? 30 is to 105, and I will add this is 2 is to 7. Simple. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding what I'm doing. What I'm doing is and my proposition works if only this ends with B, this starts with B. This ends with C, this starts with C. Is this okay? So A to D nikalna is very simple. It should not even take you more than 1 minute. If you do with algebraic method, it is going to be half page problem. If you do with this method, it is going to take you 10 seconds, right? But what if you have to find out B and C also? Not necessarily you have to find out D all the time. 2357. Yes, there are people who are saying, "Sir, why you're not writing 2357?" I wrote that just to make you understand. Just to make you understand that the final answer will be 2357, but not necessarily all of them will be very simple, right? So, what is the value of B out here? The value of B will be. Please understand the pattern. I would like you to understand the pattern so that you can solve other problems. The value of B out here. The value of B out here will be this into this into this, and the value of C will be this into this into this. So what is the pattern? What is the pattern? If you look at the pattern, when you're multiplying A, all the left terms are getting multiplied for A. For B, this one has been shifted here, so this into again these two. For B, this was shifted, this also gets shifted, so this into this into this. For D, this was shifted, this was shifted, this has also been shifted. So that's how you can have come from left, all the left to all the right. Is that okay, people? What is the value of B then? What is the value of B here? Tell me. B, if you want to write, you will add 3 into 3 into 5. Right? And what is the value of C you will write? What is the value of C you will write? The value of C will be 3 into 5 into 7. Let me know if you're understanding this. 45 and 75. What is the value of D you found out? D you found out at 105. So your ratio will come out as what? Your ratio will come out as A is 30, B is 45, C is 75, and D is 105. Can you simplify this further? 15 into 2, 15 into 3, 15 into 5, and 15 into 7. It is the same thing that others are talking about. Yes, Samishri, that is what I am preparing you for. What if numbers are not same? Then this technique is going to be working. Let us do one problem so that you understand. Let us do one problem. What is that one problem? What if I give you A is to B, 2 is to 3, B is to C, again 2 is to 3, and C is to D, that is again 2 is to 3. What is the value of A is to B is to C is to D? Tell me what is the answer. So that's gonna be what? The first value is 8. What is the second one? It is 12. What is the third one? 18 and then 27. Now my logic is working for you. 8, 12, 18 and 6, 7. Is it okay? If you can do, somebody says 8, 12, 18 and 27 can be simplified. You cannot simplify this. Do you have any factor in common there? No, you don't have any factor in common there. Okay then. Now tell me, A is to D is simple to find out from this. A is to D. How do you find out A is to D? 18 is to 27. Very simple. Isn't it? Go ahead and solve this one. What is the answer of this one? 18 का ट्रिक बताएं. 18 का क्या ट्रिक हुआ बेटे? Eighteen is 3 into 2. This into this into this. That is what it is. So here A is to B is to C is to D. If you want to find out A, 570. B is 105. C is 417. 105. That is it. Now you cannot simplify this any further. मृत्युंजय भाई साहब कहाँ से निकाला आंसर? 147 is a prime number or what? Tell me, is 147 a prime number? How do you find out if 147 is a prime number? 7 is the factor. They're all it is divisible by 7. Very good. If it is divisible by 7, then simplify everything. This will be 10, this will be 15, and then this will be 21, and then this will be 15. Now you cannot simplify this any further. So the answer is going to be, final answer is going to be this much. Good one. So those of you who are saying 70, 105, 147, 105, you guys are doing it correctly. All that I'm saying is, since 7 is a common factor, simplify this from there. Is it okay, people? So if you're understanding this, we may move forward. And what can I do? Now you can do it. Now you can do it. Yeah, simplify this. Before you do this, I have a simple method to teach you. Say if I am giving A is to B, if I'm given A is to B as 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3. How can I simplify? I will do the cross multiplication. Cross multiplication, it will give me 3 is to 2. Is that okay? Nothing else. Or if I am given 5 by 3 is to 4 by 5. I will write this as 5 into 5, 25, and then 4 3 is 12. So simplifying A's to B in numbers is simple. But what if I am given A's to B's to C is equal to 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4. Now, up where I'm going to do the cross multiplication. So in this case, if you want to write this down into numbers, what is that you should be doing? You take the LCM. LCM of 2, 3, 4. What is LCM of 2, 3, 4? Tell me. LCM of the denominators. What is LCM of denominator paper? Oh, that is 12. Multiply all of them by 12. Each one of them by 12. 1 by 2 into 12. 1 by 3 into 12. And finally 1 by 4 into 12. And if you do so, you will have 6. The first one is 6. The second one is 4. And then this one is 3. 6, 4, 3. Are we clear? Is it okay with each of us? Mul- Step number 1, take the LCM of the denominators, right? And multiply all of them by that LCM. And your value will get simplified. So this one, now do this one. Sorry. So if you multiply this all of the by 12, so 2 by 3 into 12. And then you have got 1 by 2 into 12. And then you have got 3 by 4 into 12. So simplify this. This will be 4 to the 6, 4 to the 8, 6, and then 9. 8, 6, 9. बहुत बढ़िया, सारे बच्चों को समझ में आ रहा है. इसका मतलब टॉपिक बहुत सिंपल है, बट क्वेश्चन आता जरूर है. You always get questions from this topic, and it is not that simple. We have to simplify this in order to simplify our problems. Now, please find out the value of A, B, C, the ratio of A, B, C. So So this will become 3 is to 2. This will become 3 is to 2. So this will become 964. Good one. I was just texting somebody because somebody is ill. So please don't mind. Solve this one. 964 was the right answer. See, somebody says that I did not understand the last question. Just see, beta A is to B was 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3, isn't it? You do the cross multiplication, it will become 3 is to 2, A is to B. Similarly, B is to C would also become 3 is to 2. Now you can apply the shortcut. What is the shortcut that you have? 3 into 3, 9. 3 to 6. So what is the value? Just did you understand? Radhika and Harika, others, you guys are getting different answers. How come you guys can get different answers? Now simplify this. How will you write A is to B? This will be 8 is to 6, isn't it? 8 is to 6. And 8 is to 6 is nothing but 4 is to 3. What is this one? This one is 9 is to 15. If you want to simplify this is 3 is to 5. 3 is to 5. How about this one? This one, if you write 5 to the 20, and this is 18, or uh, this is 10 is to 9. Yes or no? Now write A, B, C, D. What is the value? A, B, C, D. So 4 3s are 12. This is 120. 3 3s are 9. This is 90. 5 3s are 15. 15 into this, and this is 135. And they're all divisible by 15. They're all divisible by 15. So this is 15 into 8, 15 into 6, 15 into 10, and 15 into 9. So this is 8, 6, 10, 9. Good job, Ashish. Dayapan, what did you do, beta? Bhumi, you have found out the right answer, but we have to simplify this further. We have to simplify this further. Sorry. What happened? एलसीएम क्यों निकालना है इसमें? एलसीएम तो 3 वाले में निकालोगे ना. Why do you want to find out LCM? Had it been something like this, 1 by 2 is to 1 by 3 is to 1 by 4 is to 1 by 4 and you want to simplify this, only then you will find out. See, somebody says, how do I find out C? For C, you have to multiply. For C, you have got to multiply this and this and this. Is that okay? Rahul, did you understand? Madhur, did you understand? Pooja, did you understand? How many of you getting this answer? How many of you getting this answer? Let me know. Madhur, Pooja, Vanshika, Chandan, Hemanusha, Roshleen, Radhika, Harika, Anupriya, Mrityunjay, Sarthak, Devansh, Anusha, Bhumi, Gargi, your I'm getting this number this name first time. Charmi, Smriti, Sashwati, Zeba, I did by Elsim, Kanhaiya, Sudhir, Sneha. Good job, people. Very good. What is the name? The first name is Sahaya Rose. How do you pronounce better? Now solve this one. See what you can do for this. Pujaba, आपको मिला बेटा? Any did you get the contact number? Or you message me separately on Telegram. ठीक है बेटे? I will give you the number. You can contact them directly, and I will help you doing that. Just ping me separately. How do you find out A is to B is to C in this case? No, I really want to help you, but it is just that you gave your this question in the wrong group. I in that doubt solving group, I do not entertain anything. No good morning, no good evening, no forward messaging, nothing. So in that group, somebody should ask relevant and pertinent questions so that I can help, others can help. That's only for doubt solving. And I know in my subject, doubt solving is something which is really very important. If you don't get your doubt solved and you're all sitting in different part of India, you sometimes you get stuck. So somebody has to be there to help you out. So that community is really helping you out. Yeah. Out here, can I write can I write A by B is equal to 5 by 3? A is to B will become what? 5 is to 3. Similarly, when you write this is B by C, B by C out here will become 6 by 4. 6 by 4 is equal to 3 by 2. So your B is to C becomes what? B is to C becomes 3 is to 2. Now if you want to find out A is to B is to C, 5 threes are 15, 3 threes are 9, 3 twos are 6. And since there are multiple of, so this is 5 3 2, simplified कर लिया तो, isn't it? This is 5 3 2. Kanhaiya, there is no other group. It is doubt solving group, nothing else. Rashleen, Pooja, Shimna, you are all getting the right answer. It is just that they all are divisible by 3. No? Good job, Devansh. Very good job, beta. Solve this one. Zeba, when should you take LCM? When you have got three ratios, 3 to 4 ratios in one line, and you want to simplify this, only then. If I give you A is to B is to C is equal to 2 by 3 is to 5 by 7 is to 4 by 5. Now take the LCM to simplify, because you want a number, right? Zeba, did you understand better? टेलीग्राम ग्रुप का नेम है अमित कुमार जायसवाल. इट इज अमित कुमार जायसवाल. आई सपोज क्या बोला था, किसी ने मेरे को बोला था, हाउ डू वी फाइंड इट आउट? इट इज AKJ SCMLD. That is how you can find me out. Chalo, I'll find it out for you. One circle one star equals 4 circle, and 3 circle equals 4 diamond. So can I write that S is to C? That will be 4 is to 1. And here C is to D will be 4 is to 3. So from here, can you find out star, circle and diamond ratio? That is going to be what? 16 is to 4 is to 3. And they're asking what is the ratio of star to diamond. So from here, can you find out star to diamond? Star to diamond, that is going to be 16 is to 3. Is this okay? Isn't it simple? Somebody says previous wala dikha do ek bari. Okay, let us see. Make it fast, Shimna. Yeah. Now, how will you solve this one? सोमेश्री, मैं मिल्क वाटर सब सॉल्व कर दूंगा बेटे. जस्ट फोकस हियर. I have made fantastic video. Don't worry about that. That will teach you step by step. Please do not worry. Now you know what? 1 by A is equal to 1 by 2. Now this is 1 by 3, 1 by 4. Only then this is 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C, isn't it? Now if you want to simplify this further, you should take LCM. Now do you understand where you want to take the LCM? So that is going to be 12 by 2 and 12 by 3 and then 12 by 4. Simplify. This is 6 and then 4 and then 3. This is the basics. I mean, if we understand this, only then we will be able to solve our complicated problems. Okay then, if you're getting this thing, go ahead. Solve this one by. Break. If you come and sit in our offline classes, we don't give break for 3 hours, 4 hours. Here in online class, you want break in 1.3 hours. 1.5 hours may 90 minutes may you want break. So hold on. Oh, hold on. That question is incomplete. Let it be A. And I don't know if all the options are right. There's no D. I got it. This is, instead of D, write it down as A. So you will write this as A by B is equal to 2 by 3. And then you have got B by C, which is 3 by 4. And then C by A is equal to 4 by 2. Take the LCM. If you take the LCM, 2 by 3 into 12, 3 by 4 into 12, 4 by 2 into 12, isn't it? So that's gonna be 8, that's gonna be 9, and that's gonna be 24. Is answer B? Good work, good work, good work. No, I will do this one later. I will do this one later. It will take another. I have not even this one. Now, let us see this so that in the continuation we understand. Anupriya says, how come it is 24? Last में बेटे Anupriya, how come 24? How come 24? Because it was 4 by 2. 4 by 2 into LCM 12. So this is 6. 6 into 4 will be what? 6 into 4 will be 24 now. No, I will do that, Madhur, but not now. Even today we will do that. Amit has 1000 rupees. He distributes this amongst his wife, son, and daughter in 7 is to 2 is to 1 rupee. Find the amount daughter received. Go. 7 is to 2 is to 1. Can I say that wife will receive 7/10 of total? Son will receive 2/10 of total, and daughter will receive 1/10 of total. Are you getting where am I getting 7 by 10, 2 by 10, and 1 by 10? 7/10 of 100, because 1000 rupees, 2/10 of 2000 rupees, and 1/10 of 1000 rupees. So this is 700, this is 200, and daughter is going to be getting 100. Clear? Clear? Now, if it is clear, no need to apply anything. Now this is where you have to apply everything. Why sun is 2200? No. My bad. गलती हो गई. इंसान से ही गलती होती है. So the answer is they're asking you how much amount that the daughter will receive. Daughter will receive 100 rupees. So those of you who are saying 100 rupees, you're getting the right answer. So in this question, what are you learning? Why did I give you this question? I wanted you to understand where am I getting 7 by 10? How am I getting 2 by 10? And how am I getting 1 by 10? That is it. Nothing more I want you to learn from this question. Solve this one. How will you simplify this? This will be 6. Now this is what you learned. And then 4. And then 3. So daughter will receive 3 by 13 of total. Omkar sir, if it is 7 is to 2 is to 1. So the first fellow will get 7 divided by sum of these 3. What is the sum? Sum is 10. 7/10. The second, 2 divided by 7 plus 2 plus 1. This third will get 1 divided by 10. Now is it okay? Omkar ji. And this of 1300. So from here you will be left with 100 into 3, that is going to be 300. Are you understanding everybody? So that I am applying two things here. Whatever we have learned, I simplified this. So that is my one learning. I simplified this. After simplifying, my second learning is I wrote the share of daughter as 3 by 13. Is it okay? अरे 400 कहाँ से आया देवांश? How come you're getting 400? Madhur, how are you getting 330? मेरा do not raise my BPR. I get afraid. Okay, Madhur. No, no worries. No worries. Okay. But I read every comment very seriously. So if you type something wrong, my eyes are going to be there. Three members. No, I'm not dividing it by three. I'm dividing by the sum of the ratio. That fraction we are talking about. Madhur says, can you give me your number? Madhur, what are you going to do with my number, bete? Why do you want to go? No, but no, jokes apart. Is there something that you really want to discuss? Wife, wife will get 6/13 of total, right? And daughter is going to be getting 3/13 of total. Did you understand? And 6/13 and 3/13, the gap is what? The gap is 3/13 of total. And what is the total amount? The total amount is 1300. If we simplify this, this is 300. Is this okay? I will give this number to everybody. Don't worry. First of all, what is that you should do? More than you should know my name, more than you should know my number, you should follow me. This thing, my YouTube channel, which is aptitude 360.online. Please go, and there are fantastic CSAT lessons, some breakdown करके रखा हुआ है 360.online. And I would like each one of you to subscribe to this channel, not because of anything else, because I just completed permutation and combination there, and they are very good. So each one of you must follow this. But are in completely Hindi. No, no, no. Those questions, those videos are never in Hindi. It is always in English. Majorly, it is English. Sometimes it is Hindi. It is never in absolute Hindi. We started making videos in English only, but then we realized that you have to cater to everybody in India. A man distributes 16,000 this among daughter, wife, and son. So everybody, please subscribe to this channel. A man distributes this among daughter, and daughter, half of daughter, 1/4 of wife. Okay, somebody says take the break. Let us take the break. And in the break, you try to solve this problem. And then once you come back, I will solve this. Okay? Tariq, I will address your question at the last. I do understand. It's something, you're asking something which is very relevant. Okay? I will do it in the break. In the break, try to solve it. As of now, I will see you at 7:52. Let us take 10 minutes break. In the meantime, you guys try to solve it. Okay? Shall we do it? Could you solve this problem, people? Anybody who could solve this problem? देखो, what we should do, first of all, we should simplify this. We should simplify this. Half of daughter is equal to one fourth of wife is equal to one fifth of son. I can write directly as this: daughter, wife, and son. They are getting in two is to they are getting in 2:4:5. 2:4:5. How I can write 2:4:5? Let us say this. This is what is something which is new, and you should learn this. Say a by 2 is equal to b by 3 is equal to c by 4. If I go by the same logic, if I go by the same logic, then a is to b is to c will come out as what? It will be 2 is to 3 is to 4. 2 is to 3 is to 4. Now, how can I prove this? How can I prove this? From these two. Look at from these two. A by b can be written as 2 by 3, which is a is to b will be 2 is to 3. Do you understand this? And from the second two, b by c can be written as 3 by 4. So b is to c comes out as 3 is to 4. Do you understand this? So a is to b is 2 is to 3, and b is to c is 3 is to 4. What is the value of a is to b is to c then? A is to b is to c, that value comes out, because b over here is 3 and b over here is 3. So that's gonna be what? 2 is to, this is 6, 3 is to 3, 9. No, 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 my bad, my bad. It is 2 is to 3 is to 4. Simple. So did you understand the logic? Puja, if you simplify, you get the same answer, right? Somebody is asking, your YouTube channel covers all the complete basics. It is my endeavor to help students, and majorly you get into problem not because you cannot understand things. You hate mathematics. You dislike mathematics only because of two things. One, it has been so long. Number two, your basics are not clear. देखो, when I'm clearing your basics, you're lacking the class, isn't it? So if we go back to this problem out here, so daughter, wife, and son, they are getting into 2:4:5 ratio. Find the daughter will be getting what? 2 by sum 2:4:5. That is 2/11th of total. 2/11th of 1,65,000. So 165K. So that is 11 into 15. 15 into 2, that is 30K. What is the value of 30K? 30,000. Option number B is the right answer. Could we solve it? Could we solve it? Is everybody okay with this? Let me know in the comment section. So what did we do? We applied two, three things out here. From this algebra word problem, I must be able to write this. If I write this, I must be convert from here to here. The second line, I should be able to write the ratio. Once I have written the ratio, then for daughter, I should be able to write 2 by 11. 2 by 11th of total, and then the problem is simplified. Is this okay? If you have still not understood, hold on. There are two, three problems that will come and you will understand. Last problem and this one, what is the meaning? There's no difference. I mean, they are the different problems altogether, Roshni. talking is are different things. Daughters share in this, the difference between wives and daughters share. Previously, you had daughter's amount, the ratio was given to you. Now they're not giving you the ratio. They are telling you a story. Half of this is equal to half of this is equal to something like this. You understand, Roshan? And then they ask you the problem. Like this is very similar to what you were doing, Roshan. Find the share of the second person. So what you should do? You should simplify. What should you simplify? You should simplify. This is 3/5 is to this is 2/1. If nothing is written, this is 2 by is 2 is to 5/3. So 5 3 is a 15. So 3/5 into 15, and there's 2/1 into 15, and then this is 5/3 into 15. So this is 3 into 3, 9 is to 30 is to 25. Am I doing it right? And then the second worker will be getting what? 30 divided by this sum out here, which is 64. 30 by 64 into 6400. So that is 100. So that is 3000. That is 3000. अरे कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है तो none of them are the 3000 is there. See, is this okay? Solve this one. What do you think is the answer here? The problem says that 117 was divided in 1/2 is to 1/3 is to 1/4 by mistake, was to be divided, and it was divided in 2 3 4. Somebody thought that 1/2 1/3 1/4 is similar to 2 3 4 into 117, and that is also 117. So A gets 26, B gets what? 39, and C gets 52. So that is what is A is getting, B is getting, C is getting. Rather, they needed to divide in what form? 2 3 4. If you simplify 2 is to 3 is to 4, this one comes out as what? 6 is to 4 is to 3, isn't it? 6 is to 4 is to 3 means what? 6 divided by 13, 4 divided by 13, and this is 3 divided by 13. Of what? Of 117. 117. This is also 117, and this is also 117. So if you see, this is 13, 9, 54, 36, 27. So A should have got this, B should have got this, C should have got this. Who gained in the transaction? You see, this is what you should have given. You should have given A 54. You gave A 26. So A is losing. You should have given B 36, but you gave B 39. So B is gaining. C is also gaining. So answer is D. who gained in the transaction. This is how it should have been. This is how it should have been. This is how you did. So I would say this was the right approach. This was the wrong approach. So in the wrong approach, who is getting benefit? In the wrong approach, who is getting the benefit, people? Do the comparison. So B actually should have gotten 36 and C actually should have gotten 27. And you're giving 39 and you're giving 52. So that is why the answer has to be B is to C. Okay then. How about this? Radhika, did you understand? Zeba, Harika, Divansh, Kanhaiya, Samishri. Samishri, you were getting B, C, both options. Is it okay now? Yeah, both B and C. Yes. Yes. It says when A get 5, B gets 12. So A is to B is equal to 5 is to 12. When A gets 5, B gets 12. And similarly, when B gets 4, C gets 5.5. And you're bothered with 5.5. Multiply this with 2 and this with 2. What difference does it make? So I can simply say that B is to C can also be written as what? 8 is to 11, right? So write B is to C as 8 is to 11. Simplified. So it will become A is to B is to C, and which is what? 40 and 96 and 132. All of them have 8 in common. All of them have 8 in common. So 5 into 8, 12 into 8, and no, no, this is not 11. No, 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 it will not go like this. So they have 4 in common. So they have 4 in common. So this will be 10, 24, and 33. The share of C exceeds B. So that's share of C exceeds B. Zeba and Anjali, you guys are asking why you're multiplying. You say, well, 5.5. Please understand this. One is 4 is 2. The second is 11 by 2. How did you learn to simplify this? This is what? Do the cross multiplication here. So this will become what? 8 is to 11. Yes or no? You want to simplify because you do not want to deal with fractions. Fraction ka is to b is to see how you will be able to find out. So C B is this, C is this. How much more? 6 plus 3, 9. 9 divided by what is the sum? The sum is 67 into 2010. You see, this is 30. What is the value? 270 is the answer. Is it okay? Does this make sense? Parul is getting the right answer. Anupriya madam says no, I did not get that. You have been given A's to B. You have been given B's to C. You need to find out A's to B's to C. You need to find out A's to B's to C. And when you have got this value, you need to simplify this. When you simplify, you will get this. So now one fellow is getting 24 divided by 67. Second one. Third one is getting what? 33 divided by 67 of the total. So third gets more than, so this difference has to be more. The shares of C exceeds the share of B by what? So it will have to be 33 by 67 minus 27 by 67. So if you simplify, it is 9 by 67. A is 10. How come A is 10? It says now, Sahayarose. How do you pronounce it? It is when A gets 5, B gets 12. So that is how I have written 5 is to 12. No? And B is to C. We simplified it is 8 is to 11. So Pooja says 40, अरे 40, 96, 132, 4 is common there. 4 हटाओ वहाँ से. So if you divide it by 4, you get this. If you divide it by 4, you get this. If you divide it by 4, you will get this. That's what you have to figure out. Nobody can teach you this. You have to figure that out. Are we clear with this problem? Let me know in the comment section that you're okay with. So these are the kind of problems that you should be getting. So 9 by 67 into 67 is equal to bhai sahab 67 into 3 is equal to 210 201. रिपीट क्या करूं मैं? पूरा क्वेश्चन कैसे रिपीट कर दूं राजेश? देखो यार, what is happening out here? A is to B is given 5. A is to B is given 5 is to 12. A is to B is given as 5 is to 12. Then B is to C, you have found out at 8 is to 11. And then 8BC, your method was 40, 96, and 132. And then if I simplify this by 4, and this by 4, and then this by 4. If I do so, I'm going to be getting 10, and then 24, and then 33. अब बताओ, यहाँ तक बताओ, यहाँ तक समझ में आया क्या? Anybody who's not getting this? Anybody who's not getting this? So how much A will be getting? A will be getting 10 by 67. B will be getting 24 by 67. C will be getting 33 by 67 of total. So they're asking you C minus B. C minus B is 33 upon 67 minus 24 upon 67, which is what? 9 upon 67 of total. 9 by 67 of total is what? 2010. Simplify kar lo, you will have your answer. Rajesh, did you understand? So those of you who are not getting this, I will do something. Chalo. So they are giving this problem like this. P by Q share is equal to Q by R's share is equal to R by S share. And that is given to you as in the problem 2 by 3. Sneha madam, what is that you did not understand? Sneha, I'm waiting for response. Tell me what you did not understand, beta. स्नेहा कह रहे हैं कोई और इजी मेथड ये वाला नहीं समझ में आया कोई और मेथड नहीं है क्या और इजी when I teach something that means it is the easiest method nothing can be easy than that और कोई मेथड तो है नहीं we are all learning the common sense I developed that common sense I taught you things in bits and pieces now I'm connecting those bits and pieces you're not able to connect those bits and pieces and it will take time once you understand it is going to be fantastic for you Sneha so have patience आप ही का कमेंट पढ़ के मैं थोड़ा सा एजिटेट हो जाता हूँ so will you be able to find out will you be able to find out so they are giving you what p is to q that is 2 is to 3 q is to r that is 2 is to 3 and then r is to s that is 2 is to 3 so if I have to find out p is to q is to r is to s in one line now please use your shortcut 8 12 18 and then 27 so the share of p will be what इनका sum what is the sum is 20 65 is the sum so what is the share of p the share of p will be 8 divided by 8 plus 12 plus 18 plus 27 which is 8 by 65 of total and what is total 1300 so that is 1 that is 20 and 80 into 2 that is what 160 Parul is getting the right answer Sneha is getting the right answer is everybody getting option number C isn't it simple so what is that you have to do step number 1 you should be able to write from here to here once you have written things from here to here the moment you do this your job is simple somebody says I'm not getting 8 12 13 and 27 it's not somebody who if you have joined in between I cannot help it so you have to watch the recording of this video because did I make it very clear as to how to write p is to q is to r is to s if I get stuck with that probably will not be able to finish our syllabus so if you are the one who has joined the class in between please ensure that you're in the class throughout the class period ठीक है बेटा if not then please watch the recording and you will be able to understand you will be able to solve it now this is the question that is being asked nowadays I call them coin problems read the problem and I will solve it for you one question I will solve no this is not the last class who says it is the last class better there are apart from today you will have 7 to 8 more classes so the question is Amit has 320 in coins of so you have got 1 rupee 2 rupee and then 5 rupees. The number of coins of each denomination is equal. So number of coins. So I will say x, x, and x. So what is the value of coins? Please understand this. So you have got x coins. So the value will be x rupees, isn't it? You got x coins of 2 rupees. What is going to be the value of x coins of 2 rupees? The value will be x by 2 rupees. And x coins of, no, my mistake. That is going to be 2x rupees. And in this case, it is going to be 5x rupees. Did you understand this? So what is the total value? 5, 7. This is 8x. The value of 8x is given to us 320 rupees. So what is x? X will be 320 upon 8. The value of x comes out as 40. What is the total number of coins? X plus x plus x, which is 120. Number of coins will be what? This plus this plus this. Isn't it? Solve this one. Radhika, in the last problem you're talking about 320? No, better 320 तो नहीं होगा ना, 120 होगा. That answer is going to be 120. Is it okay? All right. So coins are these. What will be their values, people? Value is, this will be 8x rupees, isn't it? Now this will be 5x by 2 rupees. And this is what you have to learn. 3x by 4 rupees. No problem, we'll teach you this. For 50 paise, for 50 paise, I will say that uh, 2 coins is equal to 1 rupee, isn't it? So I will say that the value of 1 coin is equal to 1 by 2 rupees. So if I have got 5x coins, so for 5x coins, what I'm gonna do? I will be 5x by 2 rupees. Did you understand this? And why I divided in the case of 25 paisa, I divided it by 4 because 4 coins worth 1 rupee. So 1 coin worth 1 by 4 rupee. Now if you really want to simplify this, that is 8x plus 5x by 2 plus 3x by 4. These are the collective rupees. If you simplify, what are you gonna get? That's 8, no, that's 4, that's 32 plus 10 plus 3x. Ayush, what happened? Somebody says some technical problem happened. Is everything fine? So if you simplify, what will you get? 45 by 4 x rupees, and that is given to you as 112.50. अब अभी क्लियर है ये? नाउ इज इट ओके? 112.5 कैसे लिखेगा? You can simplify this. Let me solve it here. So 45 by 4x is equal to 225 by 2. So that is 1, that is 5, this is 2. So the value of x will come out as 10. So the value of x will come out as 10. And then they're asking you the number of 50 paisa coin. The number of 50 paisa coin is 5x. So 5 into 10, 50 is the answer. Somebody says I am not understanding these kind of problems. All that you're not understanding is, the only thing that you're not understanding is this. बचपन में किया हुआ प्रॉब्लम है ये. If you have got pocket money in your childhood, you will be able to understand why am I dividing it by 2, why am I. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding why am I dividing it by 2 and 4. Are you understanding why am I dividing it by 2 and 4? $50 is half rupee, yaar. And 25 paisa is 1/4 rupee. Half rupee and 1/4 rupee. So that's how you see 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 is coming for rupees. Anupriya says how 225 came. It is 112.5. इसको simplify करेगा तो what is this? It is 225 by 2 is this value. Is this okay now? The answer is going to be what? The answer is 50. Option number C is the right answer here. This one. Option is option number C. Radhika says I'm getting 45 by 4x. That's Radhika, you got it right. 45 by 4x is equal to 112.5. Is this okay? One last. Well, if somebody says 50 paisa for 2 coins, how? You see, 50 paise. 2 coins of 50 paise is equal to 1 rupee. So 1 coin of 50 paise is equal to half rupee. How many coins you have in the problem of 50 paisa? 50 paisa you have got 5x coins, right? So 5x coins of 50 paisa will be now 5x into 1 by 2, which is nothing but 5x by 2 rupees. Similarly, 25 paise, 4 coins of 25 paisa is equal to 1 rupee. Is equal to 1 rupee. So 1 coin of 25 paisa is 1 by 4 rupee. And in the last problem, what is that they had? 3x coins. So that is going to be what? The worth of 3x coins is equal to 3x by 4 rupee. अब मत बोल देना समझ में नहीं आया. That is why this is 5x by 2 and this is 3x by 4. Is this okay? जिस भाई बहन को समझ में नहीं आया था फटाफट कमेंट सेक्शन में बताओ so that I can move forward. I get stuck with one problem here because you do not know how to divide it by 2 and 4 because the common sense has gone for a toss. Now do this problem. This is the last problem of coin problems. You should be able to simplify this. Jashveer says did not understand. Devansh, if it is 2 rupees, then you will multiply by 2 rupees. If it is 5 rupees, you will multiply by 5 rupees to convert from coin to value. Is it okay? Jashveer, what point did you not understand? Elaborate. It is 1 rupee 50 paisa and 25 paisa. Now they are giving you the ratio of values, and then you have to find out the coins. What is this ratio that they have given you? This is 2x, 3x, 5x. Please understand this. Now from here to here, if you're coming, it is 2x, it is 3x into 2, and this is 5x into 4. So this will become 2x, this will become 6x, this will become 20x. So number of coins will be 28x, which is given to you in the problem as 420. So the value of x will be 15. Is this technical issue being faced by Ayush only, or others are also having the same issue? Please let me know. Others are also having the same issue, or only Ayush is facing this? No issues. Others are saying no issues. So what is that they are asking? Then the number of coins of this is 2x. So that is nothing but 30. Option number C is the right answer. No issues. Is everybody understanding what are we doing now? When you go from value to coin, you will be multiplying. When you go from coin to value, you will be dividing. No, number of coins are not same. How do you, if the values are different, how come the number of coins will be same? Somishri, it has not been given. Why are you assuming something? If you assume that thing, they do not have to tell you what is the ratio of the coins. Is it okay? Somebody is saying what is the difference between previous problem and the current problem. See, the difference between the previous problem and current problem, Sarthak, is they gave you, if the total amount of money is this, they are giving you money, and they are giving you, the box contains the ratio of the coins. See, 8 is to 5 is to 3 is the ratio of the coins. Okay, in the next problem, they are giving you ratio of their values, not coins. So there has to be a difference between ratio of coins in one problem and ratio of values values of coins is another thing. Did you understand this? Because we are going from value to coin, so obviously the number of coins will be more na. It's a common sense है, समझो, common sense. Number of coins of 50 paise will be more than its value. Is it okay? That is why I say that it looks very commonsensical problem, but it is not a commonsensical problem, and you proved it. That you are not understanding when are we dividing by 2 and when we are multiplying by 2. But after this argument, did you understand? Let me know in the comment section that you understood. Someshri Bhaiya, did you understand? How about others? Did you guys understand? If somebody says, see, in this problem, if they give you, I just change it. If the ratio of their, if I just change it, ratio of the coins, so you have got 1 rupee, and then they give you 420 rupees, something like this. 1 rupee, 50 paisa, and then 25 paisa. So the ratio of coins, if it is given to you as 2x, and then 3x, and then 5x, so what will be the value? Value is less. So in this case, 2x by 1. In this case, 3x by 2. In this case, 5x by 4. Did you understand this? So how do you convert from coin to the value of rupee versus from value to coin of the rupee? Solve this question, people. Solve this one. See what you can do for this problem. See what you can do for this. आप लगा लो इधर इधर से लगा लो. Is everybody understanding this thing? दीदी इधर से मत करो, इसको छोड़ दो आप. इस वाले एरिया को बाद में कर लेना, इधर से आप झाड़ू लगाना. एक सेकंड. Income of Amit and Rohit, 9:4. If expenditures are this, so you say this. You have got income, expenses, and saving, and you have got Amit, and you have got Rohit. Amit's income is 9x. Rohit's income is 4x. And their expenditures are in the ratio of 7y, 3y, and their savings are 2000 each. So can I say that 1 9x minus 7y is equal to 4x minus 3y, because both of them are nothing but, so saving is what? Income minus expenditure. So that is 5x is equal to 10y. So what is this? Y, x is equal to 2y, something like this. Amit's expenditure that they're asking you, which is 7y. So they have given you 9x minus 7y is equal to 2000. So we can find out the value of it. X is equal to 18y minus 7y. Am I doing it correctly? Did I make a mistake? 4y. Where 4y? So that's 5 is equal to 10. 9x minus 7y, 4x minus 3y. 3y goes on this side. No, 4x will not go on this side. 7x minus 7x minus 3y. So this is 4y. So yeah. X 5x is equal to 4y. Help me out. 5x is equal to 4y. So uh, x is equal to 5 by 4y. That should be 9 5 by 4x minus 5 by 4y into 7y. Simplify करके बता दो यार. I am not having this space here. So this is 45 and 28. 45 minus 28 is how much? 17. I made a terrible mistake. I am so sorry. But probably you're understanding how to simplify this. Yeah. I made a mistake. I should have solved in a गलती हो गई मेरे से. X is 4 by 5. Is everybody getting? Should I try this again or it is done? It's a simple problem. You will be able to get that. Done, 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 done. These are the questions that you should be solved on your own. There are two things. Harika says elimination is easy. Yes, even I agree that elimination would have been easier there. Say this something like if you get, I have to make you understand by using what do we mean by, you might have heard of this, x is directly proportional to y. So this is called direct proportionality. And x is inversely proportional to y. What does that mean? So when you say direct, or maybe this is called indirect. So but the meaning of direct proportionality is when, say for example, x increases, something like this, y also increases. X decreases, y also decreases. That is the meaning of direct proportion. If the dependent, there are two variables, in fact I do not want to get into that technicality. uh, Independent variable, independent, and then the other variable is known to be the dependent variable. So if the independent variable increases, what somebody says, what is the answer of the last, what was the answer of the last question, people? What was the answer of the last question? 70,000, Harika, it was 70,000. So if you're understanding what is the meaning of direct proportionality, what is that mathematically, what is that you should be doing? Mathematically, if I say that, rather than saying y is depending upon x, y is directly proportional to x, so I will say y is equal to kx, something like this. Y is equal to kx, where k is a direct proportionality constant. So k is a constant, and most majority of the time you have to find out the value of this k. Are you understanding this? मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ? Something like this. I may have y is equal to 3x. I may have y is equal to 5x. I may have y is equal to 7x. I may have y is equal to 9x. So are you understanding, in all the cases y is directly proportional to x? Yes or no? So what does that mean? When x is increasing, y is also increasing. But x is increasing, y is increasing, that is okay, but at what rate are they increasing? The rate may be different. So that y is equal to, when you write kx, so k talks about the rate of the change. In this case, k is 3. In this case, k is 5. In this case, k is 7. So they are both are directly proportional, but the rate of changes are different. Is this okay? Similarly, if you have got something like this, y is inversely proportional to x. So when x increases, y decreases. When x decreases, y increases. Did you understand this? So how do you write this? What is the proportionality constant out here? You write y is equal to something like k by x. So k is a constant. Is that okay? I will make some diagrams and you have to make me understand whether they are directly proportional or indirectly proportional. Tell me this. In a plane on xy, this is x, this is y. What relation is this? Direct or indirect? What relation? Direct or indirect? So you will say that y is directly proportional to x. How about this? Now what is this? In the second case, if you ever get confused, take 2 points on x. So what is the corresponding point on y? This one. For this, what is the corresponding point? This one. So when x is increasing, actually y is decreasing. So what did I say? When x is increasing, y is decreasing, and hence this is indirect relation. Okay, something like this. Sorry, I did not make the diagram correctly. What is this? This is direct. What is this? This is indirect. So, so directly relational, proportional, and this is inversely or indirect proportional. Do we have the clarity, people? Now, if you understand this thing, go back and try to solve this problem out here. This problem. So what do we have to do out here? Y varies directly. So you write y varies directly, which is x plus 3. So y becomes k times x plus 3. And they say that when y is equal to 8, you see, they will always give you a couple of values so that you can find out. So this is x plus 3. So k becomes 4, right? Now that proportionality constant can be utilized. Y is equal to, now this is 4 times x plus 3. Okay. So when you have got this thing, one variable is given, the other variable is being asked. So 4, and this is 2 plus 3. No, no, no. Y is equal to 2. Yes. This is 2, 2. So, that comes out as 2 plus 3. 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 2 plus 3 So I suppose these options are from some different problem. Don't worry. Do not look at these options. So what is the value of y when x is equal to 2? 2 plus 3, 5. 5 to the 10. 10 is the right answer. Yeah. Do not look at this. Do not look at this. It is all wasteful energy. Is this okay? Yeah, this is the question actually. This is the question. You have the options. Solve this one. I did not take k as 2. I did not take because I found out the value of k. You see, y is equal to y is directly proportional to something x plus 3. Then you found out y is equal to some constant and then x plus 3. One set of value x and y will be given to you. One set of x and y will be given, so you will be able to find out the value of k. Once you have found out the value of k, you plug in that. Did you understand, Kiran? Kiran ji, falling height on is proportional to square of the time. So I will say falling height. You see this? Falling height is proportional to square of time. So I can say that falling height is equal to k times t square. One object falls 64 centimeter and then k and then did I say they will give you the value? So k comes out here as 64 upon 4 which is 16. So the formula will become falling height is equal to 16 times t square. And if an object has to fall, then in 6 seconds, 6 seconds is this into this. 16 into 36, which will be coming out as 576. And your option D is the right answer. Huh? No, no, no. 192, that is K4, 16 by 4, 16. And in 6 seconds. Why am I getting 576? Harika is getting 576. 576 is the right answer. Are we getting why 576 is the right answer? Because you have to find out the value of the proportionality. First, you have to find out whether this is direct or indirect. You have figured out direct or indirect. Then the second is you will be given set of values through which you will have to find out the value of the constant. Once you have found out the value of constant, go ahead and plug in the value. You create your formula. Now one variable is given to you. The second variable is being asked. Is it okay? No, 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 Anupriya, do not use that. Do not use that logic. अनुप्रिया हैज वन लॉजिक. अनुप्रिया ने बोला भैया देखो 2 सेकंड में गया 64 तो 1 सेकंड में 32 So 6 seconds में 32 into 6, which is 192. No, that logic will not be applicable here. Proportional to square of the time. You understand this? Why are you forgetting this thing? Falling height, in your case, you're taking falling height is directly proportional to only t. They are saying t square hai wo. That is t square. Is this okay? Solve this one, solve this one. Somebody is getting option C. Everybody is getting B. Pooja by the flow of the rate of water varies inversely as the square. So rate of flow. So many people, so many options. Flow is inversely proportional to this. So can I say that the flow is equal to K by R square? What is the ratio of the rate of flow in two pipes? Diameter in the first case. If the diameter is 2 centimeter, so radius is 1 centimeter. So I can say that in the first case, flow 1 is equal to K divided by R1 square, something like this. Flow 2 is equal to K divided by R2 square. So F1 upon F2. In this case, if you simplify, this is K upon R1 square divided by K upon R2 square. और इसको जब सिंप्लीफाई करोगे ना, what is the value that you will be getting? The value flow 1 to flow 1, the ratio of flow 1, rate of flow in the first in the rate of this will be coming out as what? R2 square is to R1 square. Yeah. Jai, jai, jai. Jai. So that is R2 is what? You see, 4 is the diameter, so radius will be 2. And 2 square is what? 2 square is to, in this case, 1 square. So that is going to be what? 4 is to 1. Are we okay with this 4 is to 1? So many people are getting 4 is to 1. So Rosh, Ayush, no. No, Kiran, who got 4 is to 1? B is the right answer, B. Did we understand this? Did we understand this? Yes or no? Everybody's okay with that? Confused with the ratio, Vanshika? Yeah, that's in the first case it is F1 is F1 upon F2. Flow rate of flow in the first upon rate of flow in the second. Fatima, they are the ratio problems. They are the ratio problems. So the diameter is given. You have to find out the ratio of the radius. Ratio of radius. Radius is half of the diameter. So I may say I cannot go back like this here. Please understand. You go and watch the recording of the video now. There around 80 100 people are sitting. I cannot go back to slides again and again. So please understand my constraint also. You understand it, you do not understand, you come back to me. Right? That I will be able to help you out. Did you understand this problem, people? Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding this. Are you guys getting this? Majorly you're getting this? There is no formula. Do I teach formula, Radhika? I don't teach formula. 1:4 in this concept nahi hoga because it is inversely Pariji. It will not be 1:4. It will be 4:1. Okay. Now, one small topic that was left. What is this? You guys solve these problems. Tell me, uh, which of the following is larger? Find the largest out here. So what are we going to be doing? We are going to be doing the comparison of ratios. हाँ जी, thank you दी. Comparison of ratios. One by two, 2/3, 3/4, 4/5, 5/6, 6/7, 7/8. Which is the largest? Which is the largest? You know what is the value of 1/2? The value of 1/2 is 0.50. 1/3 is equal to 0.33. 1/4 is equal to 0.25. 1/5 is equal to 0.20. 2 no something 2/3. 2/3. So my bad. Let us do the comparison between 1/2 and 2/3. This is 0.50 and this is 0.66. कौन सा बड़ा? ये वाला बड़ा. When you have to do the comparison between 2/3 and 3/4. 3/4 is 0.75. This is 0.66. कौन सा बड़ा? ये वाला बड़ा. 3/4, 3/4 and 4/5. This value is 0.75. This value is 0.80. कौन सा बड़ा? This one is bigger. So please understand my simple proposition. When the difference between denominator and the numerator is same, you see, in the first one, 2 minus 1 is 1. In the second one, 3 minus 2 is equal to 1. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. 5 minus 4 is equal to. Every time the difference is 1. So higher is the numerator, higher is the value. जितना बड़ा numerator उतनी बड़ी value. So 8/9 is the largest. So if I have to write this, in the 8/9 is bigger than 7/8 is bigger than 6/7 is the bigger than 5/6 is bigger than 4/5 bigger than so forth and so on 3/4 so forth and so on. Did you understand this rule? If the difference between the denominator and the numerator is same, then higher is the numerator, higher is the value. Is that okay? Higher is the numerator, higher is the value. Are we understanding this thing? Higher is the numerator, higher is the value. Which is bigger here? Tell me. On the screen, which is the largest? 9/17, 11/19, 23/31, and then 13/21. In all these cases, 17 minus 9, that is 8. 19 minus 11 is 8. 31 minus 23 is 8. 21 minus 13 is 8. So bigger is the numerator. This is the largest. This is the largest. Now you have been given 8 by 9 and 11 by 13. Here the difference is 2 and here the difference is 1. What will you do now? Which is bigger? Which is bigger? Make it, if you multiply this is this by 2, so this will become 16 by 18 and this will become 11 by 13. Now see, this is bigger. Hence 8 by 9 is bigger than 11 by 13. So what did I do? I just multiplied by 2. The numerator and denominator of 8 or 8 by 9. And if you're getting this thing, and if the difference between denominator and numerator is not same, apply the method of the cross multiplication. Say something like this: 8 by 9 and I have got 7 by 9. What I will do, I will not be multiplying anything. I will just go here. This will become 8 into 9 and this will become 9 into 7. 8 into 9, 72 and 9 into 7, 63. Because 72 is bigger than 63, I will say that 8 by 9 is bigger than 7 by 9. Is this okay? डिनोमिनेटर सेम हो गया तो फिर तो कोई बात ही नहीं है. Somebody says what if denominator is same? Somebody says something like this: if I have got 4 by 11, I have got 7 by 11, I have got 7 by 11. Which is bigger? This is bigger here. Here is the numerator, here is the value, isn't it? If you have got 5, if you have got 5 by 13 and you have got 9 by 13, which is bigger? This is bigger. Is that okay, Samishri? Everybody understood this question? That I'm coming, Chandan. I'm coming to all the problems. I'm coming to all the problems. All that I'm saying is two things. Number one, if the difference is same, here is the numerator, here is the value. Number two, if difference is not same, do the cross multiplication. Nothing else. दूसरा कोई चीज मैं सिखा ही नहीं रहा आपको. Say for example, आपको निकालना है. Do not do this as of now. Say आपको निकालना होगा ये. Last one. Which of the following is the smallest? I have got 13 by 16, 15 by 19, 17 by 21, and 7 by 8. I have to find out which one is the smallest. How do I do? I do the comparison. देखो कहाँ पे gap 4 दिख रहा है आपको? इन दोनों में gap 4 दिख रहा है. So this is gone because 15 upon 19 is the smaller of these two. Now you have got 15, 19 and यहाँ पे cross multiply कर लो. This is 13 into 19 and 16 into 15. So 13 into 19 will be what? 190 upon 57, which is 7, 247. And this is what? 15 into 15, 225, 240. This is bigger. So this is bigger. 13 by 16 is bigger than 15 upon 19. And since 13 upon 16 is bigger than 15 upon 19, because you want to find out the smaller, that is also gone. So this is gone. Now you're left with what? 15 upon 19 and 7 by 8. What do? You do the cross multiplication. 15 into 8 and 19 into 7. 15 into 8 is 120. And this is what, 134. Am I doing it correctly? 19 into 7 is what? 112, 120, 133. Obviously, obviously this is bigger. So इसका मतलब 7 by 8 is bigger. So what is the smallest value over here? 15 upon 19. 70. Oh, no, 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 no. Last moment I made a mistake. I made a mistake. 7 by 8 and then 15 upon 19. So this way is 120 and this is 133. No, I am doing it correctly. 15 upon 19 is the smallest value. Are we understanding this thing? Let me know in the comment section that we are understanding what I'm talking about. And let us wind it up for today. If the difference between denominator and the numerator is same, if it is same, you're not in a problem. High is the numerator, high is the value. If it is not same, do the cross multiplication. Right? Okay then. How was the class today? आज की क्लास थोड़ी better थी. Did you learn things? Good job, guys. So I'm gonna wind it up. Those of you who still have doubt, please, there are three things. You have to watch the recording of this video. Number two, you have got any doubt, come back to Telegram group, post your question. Number three, if you come to and then you should be able to please subscribe to this channel, because those of you who are not very good with basics, I can suggest some videos to watch for this. I will do everything, and I have made videos for all. I will be asking Smriti. Is that okay? So three things you should do: watch recording of this video, come to Telegram group, ask your question. Three, and subscribe to this channel so that I can direct you to certain videos where you can clear your basics. Okay then. तारिक का कहना है कि कैसे याद करेंगे. तारिक, मजबूरी यही है. So much of syllabus. That is what I'm simplifying this. Okay. But I will elaborate upon this in tomorrow's class. Any which way we are late today. So let us wind it up. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Thank you so much, people. Take care.